Hi, Sagittarius. Happy New Year. I am Miss Geneva Tarot, and today we are covering 2025 love, abundance, and everything in between. I'm even going to give some advice on what you need to do this year to, better your future years. I think we were talking about what you need to know now for 2027 is what I was doing for the other readings. All right, you guys. So first off, thank you for being patient with me on getting these videos out. As a lot of you guys know, I've been dealing with health issues. I'm organizing cards, you guys. These all cards are slippery. They're always sliding everywhere, and I got them on a tray here, so they are so messy. But how is everybody today? For me, I'm going to tell you guys, health wise, this was a really rough year for me. I'm kind of excited to see it end and, hoping for a better year this coming up year, business wise. And I just love what I do. I just really am excited about being here for you guys, reading for you guys here on YouTube and in person. And that just always just really fills my heart. So hopefully this coming up year, I'll be making some more videos and getting out to you guys. And so you guys know I'm a Saggy too. Yeah. I am full of fire as well. All right. I'm shuffling these babies and we're going to get right into it, Saggy. We're going to start with love for the Sagittarians. And oh, you guys, this is my new mascot. If you haven't caught him in older videos, excuse me, I can't talk now. I'm trying to name them. I'm looking for name ideas. So if you have a name idea, please comment down below. We're going to set him over here out of the way so I can get in here a little bit. All right. Cards are slipping around already. Oh, and flying out the deck. All right. So, wow. So, a lot of you Saggies have really had a lot of battles this year. And, sometimes things are just meant to be that way. It isn't something we maybe brought on energetically. Maybe for some of you, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Your energy does, tend to call in your future. But I personally believe that some things are set in stone. That you're going to have to deal with, no matter what energy you're sending out. And I feel like that's kind of what I dealt with this year, that I hit some blockages that were set for me for a reason. And it was a battle. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's been the same. Like this is what the guides are showing, a battle, even in your love life, and you're kind of hiding back. You're worried about people being two-faced and fighting with others. So, you might be coming out of a bad relationship. You just might feel like you've been through a battle and just really not ready for the new year when it comes to love and putting yourself out there. The two-face card is, I feel like you're not trying to let everybody know how injured you're feeling right now or wounded. You're very distrusting when it comes to love. That's what I'm picking up here, Sagittarius. We got the trust card in reverse. You're very weary of people in general. Hmm. And some of you are just not feeling very sexy right now, right? Like maybe you're just going through some things and you're like, yeah, I'm off my game. I actually feel like you might feel guilty about some things that happened in the past since, or at least you're overthinking decisions that you made. The guides are saying that you have all kinds of romantic possibilities. All right, Saji. So know that you are sexy. People are noticing you. It's your energy that's keeping people at bay. And this is kind of how it works with our energy, right? Look at this postponement. The guides are like, yeah, she's so right. Unrightness. Okay. I always look at this as building a foundation or you building a foundation for commitment to come to you and then the inner voice cards for that connection. Okay. So, wow, postponement. And a lot of you guys know I mix decks. I love mixing decks. And look, we got the postponement card two times here, kind of double confirming what I'm saying here. That all of this is postponing you from this connection. Okay. And I'm not saying that taking this time out is a bad thing. but realize what it is and use it to your advantage. All right. Like set some intent for this time, Saji, on what you're doing here or wanting to project towards love. Okay. Because a lot of times we run full force in, we just think what's meant to be is what's going to be. And, we can be very, a little impulsive, right? We don't like a whole lot of plans. I assume you Saggies are a lot like me. So yeah, the guides are saying now is the time to set the intent for what it is that you really want. And raise your energy because your energy attracts people, right? So if you're feeling all these, these cards that I was showing you where you're racking your mind and you're conflicted and you're, trying to put up a front, but you're feeling a whole different way, what is that going to bring in? It's going to bring in somebody putting up a front to you, but yet they're feeling a whole different way. And, you are just, trying to make the best of the situation, but you might bring in some people that you're not desiring with this energy here. So I think your time out is a good thing. I think that you should work on you and raising your energy. And look, you have a lot of success coming your way, a lot of things to celebrate that's going to help you in this. Okay. So that's a good card to have, showing you not only traveling, but succeeding, probably career wise or feeling on top of the world and living your best life. And you are not even going to have to do much to make that happen. So the guys are kind of saying that time out, not being bold, not being, putting yourself out there, being the rebel, forging forward and all that goodness. Hiding out might be the best idea for you for the time being. That's not a bad thing to take some time out and show your self love because the more you are in love with you, the more somebody else is going to think that, you're deserving of that love, right? So yeah. If you're looking worried about somebody returning, I might be able to talk some point that you feel attached to. I feel like this could be in somebody that you were committed to, or at least felt very, very much like it was your person. Okay. So yeah, things did not turn out desired there. I feel like there's silence between you and that person. And the guides are saying that it's going to remain that way. Okay, so clear that slate. Get ready for this new love to come in because this person is immature. And I mean that quite frankly. And they might be mature in a lot of different ways. Let me explain that. Like they might be mature when it comes to their career. They might be well educated. They might be 60 years old, for as far as I know. But they're immature in how they're handling at least this connection. Okay. And I assume when you pick up this energy, they're handling all of their love connections this way. You're not the only one. This is a pattern majority of the time. Okay. So we see that things didn't turn out the way that was desired. You felt really attached to that person. That's brought a lot of sorrow, stress in your life. This person might even been over controlling, but either way, you're trying to take your control back. And I love that. The guys are showing that this is you. You're this mature person. You've worked on yourself. You're going to continue to be working on yourself, from what I can see here before you put yourself out to love. And then that shows them immature. Again, I mixed decks, you guys. So look what we got going on here. We got the maturity card and then the immaturity card representing them. So you guys are on the same level. I feel like there was almost a life lesson to see if you were going to backtrack. Okay. So realize that, there's no reason to hate or whatever it may be or fight with this person. Just leave it in peace. Take the time to heal because I want to see you here, which I feel like is not far out because there's going to be some success, some things popping up that are going to make you feel really good this year. And look what we got next. We got the healing card, Saggy. So first part of the year, we're seeing healing being done for you. I feel like this is springtime. I'm going to be quite frank. I'm seeing this in springtime as you're healing, you're feeling good, back to your emotional self. And then the universe is going to gift you or bless you or even match the amazing energy that you're bringing forward. And I feel like it's not so much unexpected, but it's a shock in some ways. It's all of a sudden like, aha, it's happened. I've worked so hard and now here it is. And now we got the 10 of Pentacles. So this shows when all this comes into play for you, Saji, that's when you're going to find that love. When everything balances out for you and you feel in harmony and peace, that's when that love's going to come forward. And that person's going to be harmonized and in peace as well and doing good with their career, really matching of your energy. So I really like that. So it's saying this detachment that you've had with somebody that feels so bad. Right now it just feels so bad for you guys that are in a breakup, right? You're just really overthinking this. It hurts your heart, all that goodness. And in the end, it's not going to be a negative event. You're going to be happy that this happened. All right. Negative event in reverse because of the people that you're going to meet. That and just not just love, but friends as well, new acquaintances, new experiences that are going to come into your life now that you were starting new without this person. All right. So, wow, really cool to see. And we already started going into money a little bit, didn't we? All right. So we're going to lay a little bit more. Tell us a little bit about this future love guides. This is a Roses and Love Oracle deck. These are some direct messages from your person. This is the future person we see coming in. And for majority of you, I feel like this is an all new person in this lifetime, anyhow. All right, let's see. Let's see. So this person is working on their self as well. So that's very cool. You guys are going to be matching an energy of this. Wow. This person is also not putting themselves out for love because they don't think they're ready. Listen to this. I'm keeping my distance to protect you and your energy. To me, that says that they know they're not ready, that they're a little bit toxic when it comes to love, that they need to take the time out to heal, to be able to bring their whole self forward, to be a trusting, loving person that, is needed for the connection to work. So I love seeing that. And, so confirming because you guys are so matching in energy as you go into this new year. This is the cosmic insights. Guys, this person that we saw entering the picture, is this a new person altogether? I feel like it is, you guys, because we kept getting twos. To me, that's new beginnings. Wow, for some of you, they're waiting to hear from you. I feel like it's, a little bit of a mixture for you guys. This pain is part of your journey. So you guys are struggling with a little bit of heartache. Remember, we had that negative event card in reverse. In the end, you will be happy that this happened. Okay. So just, make sure that you're taking the time to heal, but you're not, packing up and camping there because something better is waiting for you. And the guys are saying you're right. No, this is not the time for you to put yourself out there. No is not the right time. Nothing more direct than that, right? So, majority of you, if you're single, you're wanting love, let's take this first part of the year and work on you. All right. And for some of you, there's somebody, it says they are waiting to hear from you. This is going to be somebody popping up from the past. They are waiting to hear from you. I mean, as soon as I saw that card, my first thought base was almost like you ghosted them, but maybe it was unintentional. Somebody has to make the last message, right? Just kind of, life took its different patterns and you guys went different ways. This might have been a friendship, but I feel like it was more, there was definite love interest, a little flirty energy being shared with this person. And I would say this showing this person, it says a feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Okay. So again, this doesn't mean that they are a female, but that they have those qualities. They're very gentle. They're very loving, like maybe a mother would be, very nurturing, kind. So maybe that helps you kind of figure out who this person may be. Let's see what else hints we can get about who this person may be. This person is very honest and upfront. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this. Both of my like hiding, putting out fronts, being two-faced cards are in reverse when it comes to talking about this person. So, maybe somebody that's a little overly blunt, but in a delightful kind of way. At least to you, I would say that's the person. And it's somebody that you feel passion with, but you've lacked courage to say that too. Maybe you were unaware that they were kind of waiting for you to come forward and make that move. You had a little bit of conversation and it kind of went dry and you didn't know they were sitting there kind of waiting. You thought maybe it would be awkward to message back. But I'm getting creator of passion. I got the courage card in reverse saying this is somebody you've had a crush on. Okay, so this is a very loving person, yet somewhat blunt. I mean, so they might be a little over the place, which, us Saggies can be. So maybe it's another Sagittarius. Let's see. What do we pick up on signs, guides? Give me some direct answers around signs for this person, for the person that, a past person is coming back for. Oh, definitely fire sign. Yeah, that's what I pick up. I mean, not necessarily, but I always take the rebel with the torch. I always take that as a fire sign. And, we do tend to do well with other fire signs, so I can see it. It makes sense to me. All right. For these people that have not yet met their person, what sign would that person be? And you guys, it could be any sign. Sometimes I'm right on with these things, sometimes I'm not. I wouldn't, be like, oh wow, this person fits all the qualities, but they're an air sign. Miss Geneva said it was going to be a fire sign, so yeah, block them or something on the lines of that. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. I'm picking up on a water sign, you guys. Most definitely a water sign that I'm picking up on energetically, but it could be air. Hmm. I would very much doubt that it's a fire sign for you guys that meet a new person, soulmate energy. I like it. What else can we pick up around a new person entering? And remember, you guys, we saw this possibilities around springtime. Time is fluid, but to work it on yourself. And it could even come sooner. You never know. Wow, some of you dealt with a narcissist. Now I'm seeing what you were healing from. What you need is time out before putting yourself out again. So anybody would, Saggy, after dealing with somebody like that, because they can't see past themselves, right? My son has a personality disorder, so it's very similar to being narcissistic. So I get that kind of energy and them not being able to understand, everything's about them in some way and what you've done to them. They're saying today you need to live in the moment, let that go, let the good vibes flow. Okay. We got the now and in the moment, so you survived that, you overcame that, and you're still here and have the opportunity to live your life happy, right? I mean, I feel like that was a big part of my first marriage, and getting out of that marriage was revenge, being happy. Yeah, yeah, being able to live my life happily without his abuse. All right. So they're also saying to get out, laugh, get out and have some nightlife. Maybe go out and do some dancing, have a couple of drinks, happiness, joy. Do what makes you happy. I can't express enough that everything comes from your energy, right? From your abundance to your love to everything that happens to you is all about your energy. So the happier you are, the more joyful you are, the more healed you feel, the more you're going to see all that coming into your life, making you feel even more those ways. Okay. So let's make this a really happy, joyful year. Let's get out and have some fun. Guides orders to go have a drink and, maybe smoke a little weed or whatever it may be that you want to do. It's legal there. I'm not trying to tell you to do anything illegal. All right. Uh, all right, all right. Organizing these cards. We're gonna see if there's any ending messages that guys want you to know around love this year. And I can even lay for the whole year, you guys, if you want me to. I am mixing cards, which I think I'm good with. Yeah, I'm fine with it if you're fine with it. Ah, so you guys, one of the things I'm trying to work on is, getting enough views or enough hours on here to where I can actually have products. Check out this cup, you guys. Isn't that cool as hell? I don't know how well you guys can see this on this camera. I don't know why it tunes out words. Very bizarre to me. But it says Miss Geneva Tarot down here. It's just my logo, super cute. And once I get enough views and everything, you guys can get your own mugs, your shirts, bags, whatever you want. And I'm definitely gonna be sporting a lot of it. Mm. So make sure you're sharing, subscribing, liking, all that goodness. Show me a little bit of love, you guys. All right, guys. Any finishing messages for Saggies around love? Hmm. Wow. Just kind of reconfirming what we saw earlier, which I think is super cool though. Look at this guidance card, guided person coming into the picture. We have these two-phase, somebody trying to fool you, all this goodness, all in reverse form. And then we have the trust card. You can trust this person. This is a loyal person. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. All right. This is a loyal person that's going to stand beside your side and kind of bring, into, if you can see it, we have the heal card and then your trustworthy person coming in. So once you start healing, you start having more faith in the universe that what's meant to be for you is coming this way. That is when somebody's going to enter the picture for you. Look, inner voice card. All right. And the guidance card. Look at that. What could be more direct than your person is going to enter in 2025? All right. And this whole reading, I've been seeing a dark haired individual. All right. I've been seeing a gentleman that's dark haired, middle aged, white gentleman. This is somebody highly educated, good dresser, very clean, very good talker. Hmm. That is what I'm seeing for some of you Saggies. Not very visual. I'm sure, of course, some of you are into ladies, and there will be a lady for you. It might even be blonde, but that's kind of what I'm picking up on you guys. Whoa. Know that you are very tempting by others, okay? That you have people that do notice you and the amazing qualities about your looks, your intelligence, your personality, your energy, all this goodness is intoxicating. It is drawing other people in, but your energy is keeping them at bay. It's almost like the universe is trying to protect you, Sadji, give you this time to heal and just kind of let go. Look what we got here. We got the burden card. We got it reversed. That's what the universe wants for you right now, just to let go and get ready for that amazing love. And know that this time out is all about that, not because nobody wants you or you're destined to a life alone, because you're going to meet your person in 2025. And the only job that you have to do right now, today, remember, is laugh, to have a good time, to raise your energy, to go out with friends, because everything stems off of our energy, right? We can't be abundant if we're stressed out. We can't, yeah, if we're in a worrisome state constantly, we can't be abundant. We can't call in love that way. If we do, we're going to call in somebody that's so worried about us. They're constantly going to be running away. All right. All right. You guys get the picture. All right. We're going to move forward. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to do a whole 12-month layout of energy every month around love, I think. And some of this might be self love. Some of these might, you know what? We're going to wait. We're going to do this after I do the money. And then we'll do a layout and it'll be general of love, money messages for every month. How about that? I think that's how we should do it. All right. So again, moving forward. And I really got what you guys thinking about. What is his name? He's been here for a couple of months now, and I'm yet to name him. And I'm one of those people. I have to have a name for my kitty cat. All right. Abundance for Sagittarius. Guys, what do you see? Cards are thick. Whoa. Wow. I felt cards hit my toes. First and foremost, Sagittarian, have trust and faith in what you can create and bring to the table. Any past losses have nothing to do with the future. And I know a lot of us Saggies took a hit this year. Look at this. This isn't a time for you to recreate you. Okay. This is not a time for a rebirth of bringing all kinds of things forward, new energy, new this. I know it's a new year. So, we're wanting to do that. It's time for you to be lazy and raise your energy, Sagittarius. That's right. Stop thinking over all these new projects that you want to do and realize that if you want to live a life of ease, sit back a little bit, calm down. And I feel like I'm talking to myself, Sagittarius. I'm going to be honest with you because this is me. I mean, specifically, I think it was this last new moon. I am laying cards. I'm talking to the guys about the energy that I need to bring forward this new year. And I am saying, maybe this, maybe that. And I don't want to tell you guys because I got some plans. And the guys are saying, no, it is time for you to be lazy. So I feel like this is for a lot of us, Sagittarius, that if we want to be abundant, even, and have the time to lay back and enjoy life, we have to do that. We have to have trust and faith that we can do that, right? So no remaking yourself. You've done enough. Reap the benefits of it. Raise your energy up to what it is that you want. One thing that I always do is what is my thought base today or recently compared to what it would be if I was where I want to be? And then I raise that energy because I guarantee you, no millionaire, somebody that's abundant and doesn't ever have to worry about money again, is not like, oh, I have to, is not in a hurry to do something for the new year. They're doing what they feel inspired to do, what comes to them as they're being lazy and enjoying life. All right, think about it because they're not worried if they create something or they don't create something. They're still abundant, right? If they decide to be lazy for forever, they're still abundant. It doesn't matter. That's not something that changes with them. So we got to get rid of this sense of urgency to bring new, do this, to do that, and raise our energy instead by having trust and faith that we do have time to sit back and enjoy life for self love and things of that nature. And what I see is that you have so much coming to you that you can't even mess up, Saggy. That's an amazing part here. Look at this. It doesn't even take any action from you. We have the participation card in reverse. We have the sharing a passion card in reverse. And then we have the guidance of money. There's money coming to you that's set in stone. It doesn't matter what you're doing, what you say, or anything else. Okay. So you have this coming. It doesn't matter what you do. So this is either from work you've done in the past, okay, recreating and flourishing into your new year, or this is like an inheritance. Maybe you're going to win the lottery, Saggy. Who knows? Something set in stone, and money's coming your way. The guys are just saying you have to have trust and faith that you're always supported, that you're always loved, right, by the universe. And creating money for you needs to be a passionate experience. And when it's feeling like it's not a passionate experience, you're going to see that money drop. All right. But we have this here. We know we're destined for this. So we don't need to put these thought bases out here. We don't need to allow our 10 of Pentacles, which is this overabundance, this being completely supported, having everything that we desire, in reverse form. We can have it right here all the time with new vision. Just let go of any feelings of lack thereof. And I feel like there's going to be some travel coming in. Okay, I don't know if this is something that means something to you. I had a lot of passion experience cards around it. I don't know if career money is going to come in so that you can make this trip that you've been wanting, that you're planning on, or if this is work related. And I feel like for some, it could be two different things. I feel like for some, you might be traveling to be at somebody's wedding. Okay, that's pretty specific. So if you're wanting to know if you're going to have the money to get to somebody's wedding, you will make it there, Saggy. All right, so let's move forward on this and see what we can get. What is the vibe around money for Saggy? Continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions. And I don't feel like it's addictions for majority of you. Okay. I feel like it's patterns. I instantly wanted to change that word to patterns. You're falling into a routine or patterns that's gonna end up giving you problems. And I think it all starts with your thought base, like we were just talking about here. Okay. So we have to start being very intent, put an intent into what we're thinking, how we feel, and where we want to be. First sit down, Saggy. Write down every single thing that goes through your mind and look at what is no longer serving you. What is holding you back? If there's anything saying you're not capable of this, or oh, I tried that before, or whatever it may be, cross that out. Don't ever let that enter your mind again. And then you just burn those thoughts, let it go. And anytime that thought enters your mind, you replace it with a positive affirmation. All right. And, I'm not trying to get into affirmations too much, but affirmations are a lot more powerful than most people think. Okay. You just got to use them, use them, use them. So you find one that, is very suiting and you use the same one for at least 21 days, Saji. Okay. We've had some amazing messages, all right, coming in for you today. And it's all about maintaining your energy. No more putting in a lot of work. We're going to be looking at our energy first, how much downtime we've had, how balanced we feel, if we've had good sleep, because all of that is going to recreate what our abundance really is, right? Okay. And I also feel like you've had some late haters. You've went through some lessons learned from some bad decisions or trusting in the wrong people when it comes to money. There are third parties that other people talk to that, talk bull crap about you or whatever it may be. So if you're wondering if people are still hating on you, yes, yes, they are. This kind of life for us, Saggies, because I think it's because we just beam energy, right? We beam excitement, passion, and we're always bringing our best self forward. We're always working hard, and people tend to be jealous of our energy. They tend to hate on us because we're more courageous, we're more bold than most people. Okay, and I just love haters. I will be honest with you, because if you don't have haters, you're not doing it right. If you're not making anybody upset, if nobody is, feathers are ruffled, you are not succeeding. Okay. That's just the way life is. So I always think of haters as a good thing. And then I cut off the energy, give them no more thought. Right. It's like, oh, people are hating on me, so I must be doing something right. People must be hearing me. And then I let it go. All right. So don't tune into that. You know who you are. You know what energy you are bringing to the table and what you intended to line with that and just keep on moving. Welcome. Who cares what they think, Sagittarius? All right. And me, I like to just act oblivious. Yeah, I just act oblivious to people. I don't even really confront people about things anymore. I definitely don't tell people what they've done wrong. If they're a grown ass adult, they know exactly what they did, right? So there's no reasoning for us to be doing all that. Ah, just cut off energy. Cut off energy. All right. Oh, all right. Guys, whatever messages do we have around love? Or not love, but money. My son's in the other room, you guys. I don't know if he just fell and broke his head or, maybe an arm or a leg. I don't hear any screaming. So I'm assuming it's good. I heard a chuckle. He's alive. All right. So I was kind of curious. I had to ask the guys, at any point, are you supposed to start new projects this year? This is a big no. Okay. No new projects. So that's weird to me. So I almost feel like it's what we were talking about. I don't know if you're not supposed to start anything new for the whole year, because that'd be a little wild. But I feel like it's like, let go of that instinct to do all kinds of new stuff or whatever for the new year. It's a big no. And if we're going to do anything new, it's going to be extension off of what else you've already put out there. And it's going to be later in the year. I'm picking up summer, autumn time is your more important time to try to bring something new to the table. All right. And yes, you are going to flourish. Yes, you're bringing the right energy to the table. I just love, and yes, you were guided here and on the right track. Love it, Saji. Absolutely love it. All right. So I hope you guys are commenting, you're liking, you're sharing, you're making sure you're subscribing. And I'm going to lay now. We're going to do all 12 months. Cards are just flying today, man. Postponement. I feel like that's what you're kind of meant to do right now. In love and in money. You're just supposed to sit back. I feel like a lot is supposed to be going on with you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, not so much in the physical realm. Time to be lazy. The guys are getting impatient with me. I'll lay the cards. Look at this. I was in the process of saying it's time to be lazy. Look at that, Sachi. How freaking wild is that? Laziness. Yep. This whole year. I love it. We get to be lazy. Just worry about being happy, doing what makes us feel good, and know that we have guided money already coming in, that we don't have to do anything to receive. So super cool. All right. January. February. March. April. May. June. July. August. September. October. November. December. Oh, 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 oh. Loving this. All right. So any new person that enters a picture at the beginning of the year, I would definitely be wary of. I see you kind of wary of love. I wouldn't entertain it. I just let them know you're kind of in a healing process. Thank you for trying. But that's what I see. The guides want you to take this time to distress, and this moves into February as well. I'm seeing stressors. If you don't take this time out, this is how you're going to feel. And this is for your career as well. Let's be lazy. All right. Meditation, bubble baths, laughter, late night drinks with friends. Okay. Just have some fun. Because you are getting to where March and April, you're feeling a little bit more like, oh, I'm not going to compromise on this and I'm not going to do this and all this goodness. You're getting inflexible, my dear. And I think we saw that earlier when I was talking about the patterns, right? So let's realize that everything is changing every single day. And we're going to have to bring new energy and we're going to have to flow and grow to stay up with our abundance. So let's lose this feeling of lack of compromise. Let's be willing to change, learn, grow, make sure we're bringing that energy to the table, especially in March time. So we're not causing financial issues. I feel like you're going to feel like you're going against the current. April, April time, you guys, is where you're going to feel like, no, I don't like this changes. I'm not going to do this. Rah, 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 rah. Let that go. Okay. Um, March time, I just see you having, like you're going against the current. You're having a hard time blending and catching up with whatever's going on. And the guys are saying, stop trying to catch up. You are the master creator of your abundance, your energy, your life, all through the way that you feel. So if you're feeling like, you have to catch up, you're behind, what is that going to create, Saji? Just more instances of that, okay? Um, the guides are saying that Maytime, you might have a hard time as well, just breaking past your normal barriers. All right. But when we know that this money is coming in, that it doesn't matter what you do, it's going to be there. So we can work on that. We can see what is holding us back, what is keeping us from, being courageous, bold, being the rebel, creating our own path. What is holding us back energetically? These are the things you need to work for your career, for your love. This is what's going to help you so much more than any kind of action or starting anything new, right? And look at this, we got the lovers card. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you get married this year. I'm just going to put that out there around, maybe autumn, winter time. I think that some of you are going to be getting married, maybe engaged, but I'm at least one. I'm seeing a marriage in the cards. And if I'm right, you better come back and tell me, Saji. Okay. But I'm seeing that around in the year, you're feeling in love, you're feeling passionate, you know that you have your person, and career is going, wait a minute, April, May, June, July. That's July, you guys, not the end of the year. I am so sorry. I get really flighty in these readings. You have to bear with me. All right, so that's around July time, which makes sense because that's exactly what I saw, right? Like we're spring springtime, kind of healing, summertime, new love coming in, and I feel like it could even come a little earlier, depending on the work you put in. How much time you let yourself, get pulled into our human instincts and doing things a different way than working on your energy. I see a raise in income in August, feeling really good about money. And in these November and December, you are finally there. You are laying back. You have embraced that lazy energy. And I don't think it's lazy at all, you guys, because so much going on in our minds on a spiritual level. On an emotional level, we're growing, excelling. So we're never being lazy when we take that time out, okay? And this is what we got here for the last 2 months of the year. You just making the money. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So not only are you being flattered from attention and being admired by others, but you are making good money. You're in the flow, you're feeling good. You have the love of your life with you already and going with the flow. Look at that. That's the energy that we're trying to embrace. That's why you need to work through all these first things at the beginning of the year so that you can get here. So that's what you're trying to embrace. And I want you guys just to kind of keep that in mind. Going with the flow is how I call in my abundance. Laid back energy, feeling positive, feeling good, laughing, okay? Spending time in nature, spending time with me. All right. That's what you need to bring to the table this year. All right. And I feel like that's definitely the best message I could give to you, to help you as the years go forward as well. Um, but let's see if there's any kind of direct messages for Saggy that can do this year, bring to the table this year, other than what we have seen already, that's going to set them up to be where they want to be in life by 2027. We're doing a 2 year. Be receptive, be open. I think that really goes with the going with the flow card, right? But the going with the flow card is about the energy to get you here, to be receptive. Because when you're going with the flow, you're in alignment with your higher self. You're in alignment with your spirit guides, the other side, and you're able to receive messages. It's almost like an open canal, flowing down through you when you're in the flow. It makes you receptive and open to messages from the other side, guiding you to where you need to be. Know that you don't have to feel guilty about any past decisions that you have made. Even if you were in the wrong, it's okay. It's a part of life. We all make bad decisions. The way to let go of the guilt and to overcome that and make it better is just to grow, to work on you, become this better person that you really want to be. And that's what's going to help you release this guilt, those thought bases, is becoming better because of it, right? That's that's why we're given free will. So we have the opportunity to make these mistakes and be like, nah, not for me, right? And you can start doing what does feel right to you, what does feel good to you, and that's what's going to help you call in that love. I see a lot of abundance for you this year, and I see true love coming in for you this year, Sagittarius. So happy um, to see all of that for you for the taking. I am always here for you. If you want a more personalized reading, you can reach out to me via Keen. All links down below. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Blessed be. Mwah.